Hi friends, myself Narmada. Today I am going to talk about incremental load, how you can perform in the SSIS, right? So the incremental load is nothing but, for example, consider you are in the IT industry and you are just going to receive the dump, everyday dump. That means the dump every day the data will get changed. The data will get changed means there are two scenario, correct? So the data, how it will be changed, either it could be new record will be inserted in the dump, one thing. Another thing, if there is any record changed, then the changed record will be also there in the dump, correct? So this is the dump. So for example, imagine the real time scenario, like you are in one of the store you are maintaining, you just maintaining the product detail, right? So the product, how it will be there, today you maybe have 10 products, then tomorrow it will be like 11 product, right? The one product or two product or any number of products, it will be get increase every day, correct? At the same time, even some of the product prices may be get changed, so the changes also will happening, right? There are two things, new product will get inserted, and also the existing product entry also get updated. So then how you will capture in the real time, right? So if you are just having the uh, millions of records, trillions of records, the table size is very big, that means that having lot of table, it's a big transaction. Then you need to worry about every day, you cannot go truncate and load all things. So then you have to perform particularly the new record whatever inserted today, while comparing yesterday till yesterday, and whatever records got updated, you just compare those with the dump in our in the day, by comparing with the SQL server object, right? Then you can store only updated records, incremental records. So this is the concept. So right now I'm just going to show how you can do this. For example, doing this operation, I am just taken one of the source. This is employee email source. Let me rename. So this CSV file, this is a CSV file containing the employee details. Okay, let me open that file and show you how it is the fields whatever present in that Excel file. If you see ID, first name, last name, email ID, gender. So these are all the values present in the CSV file. Okay, let me remove this. I don't want this. So this is the employee CSV file. So this is dump every day you are going to receive. So that you have to perform increment load instead of truncate and loading. You have to perform the increment load, right? So to avoid the performance issue, all thing, right? So let's imagine to store that into our data warehouse. I'm just created one table, same structure. If you see ID, first name, last name, email, gender. Okay, if not exist, then we are creating in this query. Okay, so and also in SSIS, in the lookup transformation, if there always it will return two results. Okay, if there is a matching record and if there is no match records, right? So based on that we can identify which records are inserted and which record we need to update. Here if you see, this is not a direct table, correct? It's a intermediate table I have created to store the updated record. Whatever records updated, the salon will be stored in this table. Why we are doing this, right? Because already SSI is having OLEDB command update, so we can you play that and you can directly update, but we cannot do that because the OLEDB it will slow down your performance. So instead of doing bypassing the direct OLEDB command, so if you see here, OLEDB command is one of the command will be there, that we can use it in data flow. You could see that thing. Okay, so see OLEDB command, by using that you can just update, but right now we are not going to do that because to avoid the performance issue, we are just storing the updated records in this table. Then finally in the main table, by joining with employee and intermediate table both, based on the ID columns, we will update the updated columns along. Okay, so for that let me explain how we can do that. Okay, and also I'm just going to capture the log by using audit table, like while inserting how many records insert happened, and while updating how many records got updated, those details, to capture those details, then which time it's got inserted. So for all this purpose we are just creating audit table. Okay, let me open the Visual Studio. Just I have created the package name. So if you see it's empty, we are going to perform all the things. Okay, so now play the execute SQL task. Why we are placing? Because if table is not already present, we need to create, correct, to to store the transaction details, all thing. Let me open the connection. Already I have created connection, it's already present. SQL statement, just copy and paste this tables. Okay, I'm just created one of the SQL. Then now data flow task mainly used to transfer data from source to destination, correct. So before transferring data, we are just creating the tables, whatever not already present, we are just creating. Then connect this and open the data flow task and source assistance. You just select the CSV file, the source dump, right. So you have to select flat file to load the CSV file. Okay, columns and advanced, you can see ID, first name, last name, all thing. So ID, it will be like integer in the employee table, right. So ID is a integer. So what you have to do, you have to convert that into integer. It by default, if you open via CSV file, it will be like string only, you need to convert. By default it will be in string. So I am just selecting the integer. Okay, 4 bytes and integer I am selecting, we have created. So before destination, what we have to identify, right, what is the new column, what is the new column, new rows created, and what are all the updated records, correct. So then you need to take lookup transformation. This transformation will be helpful to identify what is the new value, what is the old value, by comparing with the reference table. Okay, then reference table, what here, the employee table, correct. So let me open the employee table. This is the employee table, columns. So this is the column, what are we are going to ID map we are going to do, because ID is the unique columns, correct. So now that's it, click lookup. So and also you have to select, so specify how to handle row with no matching. No matching records should go with redirect rows to no matching output, because that result also we need. Okay, now I'm just selecting the row count, how many record got newly inserted, right. So no matching is new record, correct. So I'm just going to store that resulted into new variable. I'm just creating a new variable, row count. Just place this, store the result in how many records we are inserting, right. So that we are just storing into the variable. This is completed. Right now you need to define the destination, correct, the destination assistance, SQL server. Okay, server name, catalog this one. Okay, just select this destination, just select the table, employee table. Okay, mapping. So ID, first name, last name, email, whatever coming from the source, it's going to destination, just mapping we are doing. Okay, now non matching records, that means whatever updated happened, right, that you need to take care. So now also you just define the destination assistance SQL server webinar. Okay, so what is the intermediate table? So just here if you see another output is there, you have to select the blue one, okay, and not the red one. Match output. Okay, now select the intermediate table. So because updated records we are going to store in this table. Okay, so just save it. Now just to go here, now we need to perform auditing information, whatever newly inserted, whatever updated, those details we need to track, right? So for that I'm just going to perform via execute SQL task only. Just drag and drop this precedent consent, then open general, just go and select the connection string whatever created. Okay, just do the select statement. So here what we are going to do, so we are just joining with the original table, employee table, because here insertion will happen, right? So then updated record we are storing intermediate table, that also we need to update into main source table, right? So then we need to join this both table based on id column, then whatever changed records in this intermediate table need to be updated in the employee table. So for that I just created query like this way. If you see employee and intermediate table, the result will be stored here, right? Updated record. So based on id it won't change, right? That it's a unique. So then by using id, by using that we are joining and just updating by taking data from the intermediate table. Here if you see b dot first name vb, b is nothing but the employee email updated, b alias name. Okay, then how many records row count updated, just I am declaring the variable we can declare, and at that row count how many records here updating, that will be get updated in the variable. And then finally we will insert into the audit table by taking this row count. This row count is a updated row count. So here if you see record inserted, this one, here this is record updated. So record updated we are passing, but record inserted right now I am just passing 0, and later on I will update. How we can update I will showcase. So now copy this and do in the execute SQL. Okay, see, okay, so okay, save it. And now for inserted record also you need to, so here what you have to do, already we saw number of rows inserted into variable, right? So that we can pass here. How you can pass, just pass question mark and you just using parameter mapping you can add that variable where we stored, right, value. So just take that row count and parameter is 0, because this is only one parameter we are passing, so only one question mark we included in the query, right? So the first parameter always will be 0. So the row count we included. Okay, now let it be run. Okay, so see here 1000 record, already in this table 1000 record is present. So what is happened, 1000 records it's also got updated, because here we didn't define like based on what condition, that means which columns got updated, based on if the column got updated then only the update need to happen, right? But we simply non-matching record we just pasted into, that means we loaded into our destination table. So this is not correct case, so we need to do one more transformation in between lookup and destination. It's a conditional split, so then we can check like if there is any field got changed, then only the respective intermediate table record need to be loaded, the updated fields rows, right, updated rows all need to be loaded. So that we need to define here. If you see here, intermediate table, now thousands record will be there. See, this is not the correct case, so, so we have to define that way. So in the audit table already I have this table in my, so I'm just truncating. This is right now not required, even I'm just truncating this, so for better understanding. So right now there is no record, right? Okay, so now fresh, it's a fresh. In employee table there is no record, so let me run it now. Imagine that there is no record in the transaction table, that means lookup reference table. This is the first time we are running. Just run it. So 1000 records inserted, because this is our original source transaction original transaction table in our database, right? So there is no record because since we truncated. Now you check that all 1000 record got inserted. Okay, now again if you are rerunning, what will happen? I am just going to rerunning again. So you see, in intermediate table 1000 records got updated. So why means we have not defined any conditions, right? So only if changes happened in the source, right? Any first name, last name, email id, if there is any changes happen respective to the id, then only the updation need to be happen, right? So that's why here we have not defined those. That's why it's loaded all the records into the intermediate table. So what, just check now in audit table what's happened. See, first time we inserted, second time we updated. So right, we have to define now one more thing, conditional split transformation to perform this. So just remove this. This conditional split transformations. So now take this output. Okay, and also source and destination table, both aliases name is same. So to avoid confusion, so just let me open these columns, right? I'm just renaming, that means I'm just giving new name to first name, last name and email id. Okay, this, to avoid confusion, I'm just giving different name. Okay, click ok. Now conditional split go, and you can see the differences, right? So these are all thing from source dump till this gender, and these are all thing from our SQL server table. Okay, now I'm just going to compare. First name not equal to source first name, not equal to destination first name, right? Or condition. Then last name not equal to destination last name, or email email not equal to destination email, or gender not equal to the gender. Okay, if this is the case, if source versus the reference table, id, first name and last name and email, gender, other than the id is a unique key. So other than id, if there is any mismatch between source and reference table, then only I need to load those record, that mismatched records, to the destination table. So select cache one output list name. Okay, now let's run. What's happened? There won't be any new insertion and new updation. Why means we are not inserted any new record, and also we are not updated any records are already present, whatever. So now select the audit log. You see 0 record, 0 inserted, 0 updated, correct? So now let me open and update one of the field, right, in the source. This is the source. So first record I'm just updating male to female. Okay, just save it, close it, now run it, and by stopping just run it again. So only one records will get update. See, cache only one records. So now select in audit log. See, one record got updated. Just show the, let me show that employee table. First record, see, female, it's got updated. Okay friends, this is the way you have to play around with the lookup transformation, like the incremental load, how we can perform by using the lookup transformation. Hope this help you to understand this, and also please let me know if you have any clarification, just comment me. I will try to post. Thank you so much. Bye.